Today, we're going to be talking about a stripper who exposes the little baby for having a small penis and his sex game being bad. Now, I want to highlight the double standards in this video because I feel like there's certain things in society that women just allow to get away with that they would never allow a man to get away with. Now, I know that they be talking about, oh, men make more or life is better for men, this and that. But these little intricate details that women are able to get away with makes me sick. So without further ado, let's get straight to the video.
Story that you have from working at the strip club.
Super Bowl, Dababy came and like he had a whole bunch of girls like lined up, like pop locking and dropping it, right? And after everybody danced, he pulled me into the back room and we had sex, So that had to be like the craziest like experience, like just random. So,
is that common for rappers or guys in general to bring the strippers back to the back room?
No, I don't think it's like, that was like the first like rapper, that did that. And then it was so funny because one of the head securities, Moody, he opened on us. He opened it and it went viral. Like everybody in the strip club still to this day talks about me fucking him.
Really?
Yeah, in the back room. I'm like, why would you open the curtain?
Did he know that you were back there?
He knew I was back there, but I had like the bag of money and they were trying to find out where the bag of money was for the section I was in with him. And they wanted to collect the bag. So when they did, he tried to open it, he didn't know, and then we was in the middle of doing it, so.
Could you get in trouble for doing that at the club?
No.
Okay.
No. Whatever happens in those rooms is private.
Quick story. A lot of people think it's illegal to fuck strippers, but it's not. It's really not. I know a friend, because I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, and Miami's like 20 minutes out from Fort Lauderdale. So I had this friend, we used to always go to strip clubs, and whenever we would go to a strip club, he would always pay to smash. Like, if you don't know this, certain strip clubs in Miami, you could pay a stripper like $200 or $250, and they take you to a back room and you're able to fuck them. So my friend, he used to always go there and fuck the strippers. Now, the thing is with strippers, not all of them, most of these girls are dirty as hell. One time, my friend was smashing one of them, and she was on her period, and she didn't tell him. So it wasn't until he came out that room, and I saw him. He was wearing like this jacket, and this jacket has so much blood on it. I'm like, bro, why do you have blood on you? As soon as I told him that, we both realized the stripper that he just had sex with was on her period. So yeah, just to answer that, you are able to have sex with strippers as long as you just pay $250. Elsewhere, it could be more. Some other spots could be less, but yes, you are able to have sex with strippers.
It's private, and that's it.
So Dababy's pretty short, right?
Yeah.
What about his dick size? Does he have a big dick? I feel like everyone would wonder that.
It's decent,
Like average?
Yeah, it's average. Yeah.
How was the sex on a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 10, maybe like a 5.
What made it a 5?
I don't know. It just was like a 5. It wasn't like the best, but.
Do you think it was because of the circumstances, like fucking in the VIP room, or do you think it was just how he fucks?
Yeah, I think it was like the whole VIP and like his boys were like lined up outside the room, like because he can't go anywhere by himself, so it was like his boys were like lined up and shit. So it was, But it was an experience.
For sure.
2.5 seconds, though. That's a fact.
That's how long it was?
It was fast.
Imagine a world where I have sex with Lady Gaga and a whole bunch of news reporters come to me and say, yo, Dave, you just had sex with Lady Gaga. How was it? How was it to have sex with Lady Gaga? And I open my fucking mouth and say, it was alright. She was a little bit loose, so I really had to hit the back to feel any type of stimulation. But other than that, and she was kind of fishy too. Yeah, it was a little fishy. The sex was like a 5.2 Her clitoris was like this big, so it was hard to look at. So I didn't really get hard. My thing was like a worm, so I had to thumb it in for it to go inside. It was a bad experience overall, and I would not fuck Lady Gaga again. Now imagine me saying that. I would lose my house. They would make sure I lose every single thing I've worked for. They would make sure of it. They'll put it as me degrading a woman. Oh, I have no respect for women. This is horrible. Men nowadays don't respect women. This guy's a monster. He kiss and tell. I bet he has a small dick. That's why his mouth is so big. I would never hear the end of it. So how is it possible that this woman could go online and say, yeah, his dick was average. The sex was like a 2.5. It wasn't that good. It was quick. Just completely blast him in front of the internet. This man has kids. This man probably got baby mamas. This man has a mother. And you expose him to the whole world. This is the double standards I'm talking about. When is it ever okay for a man to kiss and tell? It's never okay. But women could do it, and we praise them. I was looking at the comment section on this video, and all it was saying was, oh my gosh, that's so true. This girl is funny as hell. Oh, I knew Lil Baby had a small penis. Oh, he just act tough. I scrolled for like 20 minutes looking for a comment that says, yo, why is she exposing this man? Why? So there's double standards that society have against men. Just know I know, and as long as I see it and I have this mic in front of me, I will continue to talk about it. Let's continue with this video. It's almost done.
Some good stuff. So.
You got some good insertion in this. Done.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the experience.
If he ever wanted to rebound, or if he ever wanted to redeem himself, would you let him?
No. No.
Okay.
No, that's not something I would go back to.
Well, it was an experience.
Sorry, but I'm not.
So that's the end of that video. Listen, if I ever become famous, I don't think I'll ever have sex with a woman without her signing an NDA, because I know society, their first instinct is to protect her, whether she's bashing me or talking shit or doing false accusation. I think it's always best to have an NDA, whether if it's a quick sex, whether it's a short, it doesn't matter. You're going to sign this NDA, and it's going to be a long one. It's going to be like a Bible pages. By the time you finish reading it, I'm going to be asleep, and we're not even going to have sex. So, moral of this story, if you're a celebrity or if you're on this YouTube space or content creator space and you know that this is something you might get in trouble for, make a bitch sign an NDA. Or do what R. Kelly does, record it. If you like that video, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So like, share, and subscribe and get me there. Thank you.